I'm not sure that this is going to be worth it. That is ice. And I don't mean vanilla. That is a train. And I don't mean choo-choo because they're not steam anymore. But I'm hoping after the recent floods and rain and snow and ice that there is going to be something new amongst the moisture. So let's go find out. You've been here before. We found bottles. We found padlocks. We found all kind of stuff. But it appears to be pretty danged up down there. So it's going to be too deep for us. I've got on my thigh highs today. And that's just not going to cut it. So we're going to have to go another direction. Go west, young man. When it's in the 20s outside, the old thigh highs don't do me a lot of justice. But I'm day by day and year by year learning my lesson that I need to get some of those new fancy long johns. They're not called long johns anymore. They're actually joggers. And even more than that, they're actually man hose. Man pantyhose. I think. I got some. My bride got me some, but they were so tight. So we're gonna have to go with the bigger size, and maybe next time I'll be more prepared. This is so much deeper than it has been in the past. I hope someone busts out the beaver dang or whatever it is downstream that's holding it up. This is has been a pretty productive creek over the years, but it will not be if it gets really deep, because I will not get wet in this creek because it is not a clean creek. Meaning it could get really deep, and if it wasn't so dirty, it could be a creek with potential to get in midsummer without waders on, but since it's dirty. I don't even remember where this sentence started. Probably at the beginning. So we're gonna make our way up through here. A little more. This is a pretty heavily snake-filled creek, but not right now. This is the 10-2 and 4, or the 10-2-6, or 2468. Who do we appreciate? Dr. Pepper bottle. Half. It's good to see even broken ones, because I slapped cleaned this thing out last time I came, and y'all came with me. I will tell you three things. Hose are rather warm. I never knew that. They don't look like they would be. And the sun is not so bad. If it's not silver, then it's clad. There's probably a bunch of other things that rhyme with that, but if I keep going, you're just gonna get mad. So we gotta get around this deep spot because I can't get through there. And let's go back over here. We'll do some peeking in the main washover. Gosh, this thing is so much dirtier than it has been in the past. That is ice. I hear a radio. Could be a stereo. Okay, we gotta get into some sunshine. The old feet are cracking off. I have found 2 guns in this creek. both turned out to be BB. One of them had me going for a while. Until I realized you just unscrew the side and put a CO2 cartridge in it. But it is quite an impressive little slinger. That's not glass. It's really clear, and it helps when the sun is right over you. I mean, from just standing right here, you can see a broken bottle there. There's an insulator over there. Neither of which I will partake of. A man purse is only so big. So you got to pick and choose what you shall harvest and what you shall not harvest. So maybe there's something new, or something borrowed, or something green. It's hard to tell. I do like green. See, some of these old ones are so thick. I mean, that's what you're looking for. Me too. See, that has words on the bottom and the sides. I need to pick it up. Let's polish it off first. What do you think? I hear the train. Well, I did it. I put it in my hand. What does it say? Miss is mission. This is Mission Dry Core. Mission Dry Corp. That's exactly what it says. Mission Dry Corp. I'm gonna keep that. Find somebody that might know something about bottles and ask them. Mission Dry Corp. If you say it a whole bunch, then it still says the same thing. There is a Coca-Cola bottle. It's fully mudded. Here's another big bottom Lufthansa. That's just a half. Let's polish this one. Oops, sound like it just turned into 2 pieces of Coca-Cola bottle. It didn't though. Okay, it's not a paper label. I need more polishability. It says on the bottom, give you a little hint, I'm in about mid-Alabama today. That's an old bottle. I can't read it though. I gotta clean the top. There. It's big font. Letters are pretty worn off. We shall harvest, but I've got to stand my water bottle up because I've got to put it in my mouth in a little while. Oh, I've been slammed. Let's go. Well, that's 1 1/4 good bottles. Let's stand here again, okay? You go down there and look, and I'm gonna stay right here. I'm kind of close to the point where I can't feel the feet that are on the end of my legs. I don't think that really becomes a problem until you actually can't stand up. So I guess as long as my tibia and fibula muscles are fibrillating, then I'm good. Oh, it's so deep. Up through there. I guess that's the reason we should go keep going, right? Why in the world is this so deep? I really don't want to get my man punch wet. Let's raise it a little bit. If I fall down or get water in me old thigh highs, that's going to pose a problem. I'm getting close. Oh, what are you doing right there? I see you. I'm not gonna chase you. Not a bottle. It really freaks out the herons when you get in the water. I've caught one of those before. I told you all that story. It was in water too deep to run in and too deep to take off, to where it was almost swimming like a duck. Actually, it was swimming like a duck. For those of you who don't know the story, this can be just some advice and guidance in case you want to pick up one of those and pet it. I told my buddy, I said, drive me up next to that thing. We were paddling in a creek, and he got me next to it. There's a big old sucker fish. Ooh. And I simply reached over and picked it up by its body and set it in my lap. It was standing up. It was big like that. There's a lot of muscles in that neck that you don't realize until you get somebody, you get it in your lap and you say, hey, take my picture with this lovely bird. And after he got my picture, it turned around and hit me between my eyes, right above me old eyeballs, between them. And I had 2 holes in my forehead. See, it's up on the bank now. I want to look around, but I want to look at that bird too. And I had 2 holes. Okay, go 1, 2, 3. Okay, it was hunkering down. That is a beast right there. And it poked holes in my head. So the second picture he took, he said, hold on, let me get another one. So he took a second picture, and it showed the blood running down my forehead. Very important lesson learned. That's a big gear. I'm busy watching that bird. And I should be looking for creek treasures. See you later, fella. That one may have been bigger than the one I caught. And that one had a serious baseball bat size neck. That looks like a steering wheel off a very old pedal car. No, that's a tire. That is a common creek tire off either a pedal car or a wagon. That's a bottle. What are the odds? 6 to 4. Is that an odd? Is 6 to 4 like an odd? That is a Pepsi bottle, almost with the entire label on it. Sit it right there. I might get it on the way back. Piece of a jug. Piece of an old milk. I'm focusing. It was just a standard issue beer. We might go a little further after all. I mean, cold is cold. If you're gonna get cold, you may as well get all the way cold, right? Let's take our time right here for a minute. Because if I was something special and watched over that side, I'd be sitting down here. I don't know. Maybe we stop right here. It's so cold. Or we'll start round 2 on the next upward motion. Yeah, let's do that. Unless I see something else, I'm done. If I figure out that other bottle, I'll put it in the comments. The one that was, I believe, said Mission on the bottom. I think. So there. Thanks for watching my videos.